I'm from the Rhode Island Student Climate Coalition, which is a statewide alliance of students working for sustainable and climate resilient environment for Rhode Island residents, regardless of race, class, or zip code. We hope to make an honest statement about these proceedings and what is at stake if National Grid's LNG facility is approved, and we ask that the CRMC reject National Grid's proposed facility. Ms. Borden.
Can you just slow down? It's only because our court reporter wouldn't be able to get your words.
We believe that it's a disservice that, to the public that NOAA is preventing the council from considering safety, health, need, location, effect on wetlands, and climate change for the proposed facility, all factors that you typically get to consider, and that these restrictions create a political funnel that is streamlining this process to override state regulations to foster further growth of natural gas pipelines and infrastructure designed so that the FERC will get the final say. And because FERC gets its funding from the fossil fuel industry, it's meant to regulate. This gives FERC a clear structural bias, as evident from the fact that they've approved basically every single natural gas pipeline proposal that's come their way since 1986. Although you're restricted, we hope that you keep in mind that the Port of Providence is a neighborhood. There are families who are vulnerable to both the risks of the facility and who also have a vested interest in the well-being of the coast. We would like to bring to your attention an analogous situation in Washington State that occurred March 31st, 2014, in which a rupture in pressure vessels next to the LNG storage tank was the cause of an explosion that injured 5 workers and sent 250 9-pound fragments of steel shrapnel flying over 300 yards, and then punctured an LNG storage tank and caused a huge evacuation within 2 miles of the facility. The Port of Providence is a storm vulnerable area. It will become more hazardous as a result of this project, which entails filling 10,000 cubic yards of the surrounding floodplain, raising placement of riprap, installing a remnant wall, and raising the site all within the floodplain. And National Grid is not proposing any mitigation to the filling of the floodplain, and this is a violation of section 1.2.1C1, requirement to prevent, minimize, or mitigate the risks of storm damage, and puts risk on the properties in the floodplain during the event of a flood. And according to the Metro Bay Special Area Management Program, urban flooding due to heavy rainfall during coastal storm could further increase flood risk and pre-existing storm-generated shoreline debris. The proposed site is a high hazard area, also because of its proximity to explosive and toxic industrial facilities nearby, which could raise the possibility of a chain reaction if there were an accident to occur. And even though National Grid is using NOAA's high elevation of the facility, it might not be enough to meet the combined effects of storm surge, sea level rise, and extreme rainfall. So safe building of this facility, this volatile, this close to the water, may no longer be possible. And we argue that the CRMC should practice the precautionary principle because of the lack of sufficient studies regarding what this might do to the surrounding area. And finally, we ask that you don't normalize the dangers and risks that this neighborhood has, and ask that you consider the residents here, just like any other area along the coast, deserve a coast that serves them. And just because it's been industrialized by previous facilities doesn't mean that the people there don't deserve to have a view, a coast that they can walk along without choking on the air, or worrying about a pipeline leaking, or any of the other effects that these various facilities would have on the coastal environment.
Thank you.